Hi guys, this is Jeff at Slavens Racing. This video is about how to remove the pollution devices off of your 24 KTM. This probably applies to 350, 450, and 500. I'm not sure about 350 if it has it or not, but I think it does. And then the same models in Husky and Gas. And this year, KTM gave us a desmog kit included with the bike. And there it is right there. This is all the stuff that came with my new 500. This is a 24 500 KTM. And it came with a toolkit. It surprised me because my last bike didn't come with one. And it's got a spark plug wrench there. It's got these rubber boots for the levers and then the shorter bolts for when you remove those flag handguard mounts, which are totally useless. A different throttle cam. I don't know if it's faster or slower than the stock one. I didn't look. These three plugs here are part of the desmog. So right here, you remove this hose. You can just yank that off of there, take this off, and then pull the hose off. And then that rubber plug goes on top of that, or on that. And then the other side's got the same thing, the other side of the frame. And then down here is one also. So the charcoal canister is inside the frame. It's right in here in the frame. And this is the vent off the bottom of it. And then this is the top of it where the fumes go in. So that's what those little rubber plugs do. Goes right there. Those are just spare fuel filters. Some of the stuff must be spares, like that subframe bolt. I don't know why that's in this kit. And then it came with this reflector. I don't know where that goes, but I don't care because I'm not going to use it. These are just the little nuts to hold the reflector on. I believe these are just cushions for the reflector. Those are just rubber. A couple of washers here. One of the sheet metal type screws there. And let's see here. And then these two electrical things, they're not actually dongles, they're just block offs. And then this is a block off for the lambda sensor on the other side. All right, so that, I'll show you where this little bolt here goes, here that has the washer on it. So on the right side of the bike, this hose comes off. Take that bolt out and then put that, or not the bolt, the spigot out, and then put that bolt right in that same place. Very easy to do. This piece here, boy, it's not focusing well. I don't know why. Anyhow, that piece goes for over here. So they want you to remove the lambda sensor as part of the desmogging. And that bolt right there that has the copper washer on it, that replaces the lambda sensor. Now, did not come with a copper washer. I pulled one of those out of my stock here. You could put it in there without it. I just think it's going to be a better seal if it's on there. So once you remove this and unplug this out of here, excuse me, right out of there, you know, that was tucked up right up here, guys. There was just a cable tie holding all that in. Anyhow, this goes into there. That bolt goes right here. And on the other side, you've got to remove, you're going to remove this. This is all part of what you're going to be removing. And then, so you got to unplug this. This is what keeps this connector in. And the way that comes out is like this. You just take a pair of pliers and pull it out. And this comes out. I'm doing this all one-handed, so bear with me. This goes in here. Just blocks it off to keep dirt out of there. Then that little wire clip goes into these little slots here and holds this piece in. Then you would want to just zip tie this over to, somewhere back in here to clean that up, and then remove all this. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you what the finished result looks like, so stay tuned. Okay guys, I've got the kit installed and all the other stuff removed. It's a lot cleaner now. So you can see this area right here is definitely cleaner because this was there before, like that. So that's out of there. The wire that went to that, instead of tucking it down here, so it's, like I said previously, I ended up tucking it in up here. It's buried somewhere in that mess of wires. And just zip tied that all together. And you can see I've got the rubber plug on here, rubber plug there. Let's see, I think that's it on this side of the bike. So on this side I've put this block off plug in here because I removed the lambda. I removed that spigot and put that bolt with the copper washer on there. And then where the hose plugged in up here, excuse me, I put the little block off piece in, and that's all up in this area now. It's just buried in there. Okay, then I also added this piece right here. And we've got these at the store, and we'll even give them to you if you place an order with this for something else. We'll just throw one of these in on the order. It's a pretty popular little item. So that's where the vent tube hose is going to go off of the gas tank. So I'm going to take one of these hoses. I'm going to take one of these that has the right angle in and use that. And I'm going to shorten it probably about somewhere in here and run it to that piece I just showed you. So this end will be on the gas cap. This end will be on hooked into the frame there. And these hoses, I always save these hoses. They're good quality hoses, and they come in handy at times. And then this is what that frame piece looks like. I don't know if they're on our side or yet not, or not, but if not, just call in and talk to our staff, or email info@Slavens Racing. And so all this stuff, including that. So this over here, how the system works is that's just a pump, and it works off a vacuum, and it draws the vacuum right there, and that's all it does. It just sucks the fumes out and puts them into the charcoal canister. And these are all the items that came off in this process, and they weigh less than a pound, probably closer to 3/4 of a pound. And then these items over here are just spares. So this bolt right there with the Loctite on it, that's actually a sprocket bolt. Those are 3 fuel filters that are spares over there. Nope, this is not a spare. This holds the tank on. And the throttle cam is just an optional size to open it slower or faster. I didn't look. But these are, all this stuff right there in that picture are just spares. So don't waste your time looking around trying to figure out where they go. All right, guys, I think that's it for the desmog video here. If you would, like us on Instagram and Facebook, and subscribe to us on YouTube, and get out and ride. Throttle therapy. That's all for now.